Van, you want to come on up? Now we'll hear some of the stories from the hiking. Most of you out there have known Patrick a lot longer than I have. I only knew him for 11 years, and I met him at the lodge at Skylonda when I went to work there as a hiking guide. I know there were one or two other hiking guides from that time that are here today. He was, I was amazed when I saw this guy on the trail with these very, very wealthy clients, you know, like Renee Zellweger and so forth and so on. And he was so at ease with these people. He'd be on the trail and telling them how the earth was going to hell in a handbasket, and they needed to do what they could do. And I thought that was terrific. We're not here to mourn the death of a great friend, but to celebrate the life of a man who was larger than life. It's amazing what a rich life he had, and look at all the people out there who shared this life with him. I don't know how he managed to get all of it in. I kept hearing these stories, and even stories in the last 2 months of his life that blew me away. I never knew about the Brooks Range exploration and 100 summits in the Brooks Range in Alaska. You know, totally amazing stuff. One of the most remarkable stories you might find amusing was he was talking about between marriages, I guess. He was at a party, and it became very uncomfortable with some woman he had had something with. Showed up at his party, and he told the guy who was there, he says, "I got to get out of here." And this guy happened to be a rock climber, and he said, "Well," and they were, you know, they were kind of on one, and he said, "Well, let's go climb the south tower of the Golden Gate Bridge." And Patrick said, "What? I'll die." "No, you won't die, you won't die. I promise you won't die." You know? They went off and climbed the south tower of the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, boy. Well, a remarkable number of friends and acquaintances, as you've already had pointed out. Nobody's surprised by that. You know, at one point, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I was talking to Patrick, and he was talking about this friend and that friend, and those friends, and I said, nobody can have this many friends, you know? Maybe 5. Maybe you can have 5. You know the definition of a friend, Patrick? It's somebody who will come to your, drop everything to come to your aid when you're in trouble. Well, guess what? 100 friends? Easily. And this got carried to extremes. In February, I was sitting by his bedside in La Honda, and I said, "Patrick, I need to know how you manage it." He said, "What?" I said, "How you manage to have your girlfriend and your wife in the same house taking care of you. How does this happen?" Sorry, that's extreme. Well, and I learned some important things from Patrick. One was how to relate to strangers. You know, you can make a person's day on the trail, or a clerk or Clark in the store, just by chatting them up and saying, "He could get away with this." Clark would say, "Have a nice day." And Patrick would say, "You have a nice life." And they took it seriously. I say that, and it's like, falls flat. He had that way. He really had that way. Finally, the last gift he gave me, I told him he was a great role model. This is toward the end. And he said, "Because of the way I'm dying." And I said, "Yes, that's it." So celebrate this larger-than-life person.